guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another Patreon request. It's from Peter Fallman. Now he's taking me back to the 90s, he said, with a song called 7 Seconds, and it's somebody called, I think I'm saying this right, Youssou N'Dour. It sounds very African, that, like, because I do watch a lot of African League football and they have like something, and the name like Youssou N'Dour sounds like an African name, so I'm predicting he's going to be an African person, and it's featuring Neneh Cherry. I don't know a lot about Neneh Cherry. I have heard maybe one, maybe two songs, but not listened to it as a, you know, as a song. I've heard him in the background, etc. So I'm not sure if I've heard this or not. There's possibilities because I was around in the 90s, but I was too busy climbing trees and being an idiot with my friends. So, you know, music wasn't a big thing for me in the 90s. So maybe I've heard it, maybe I've not. I don't know. He did say as well, Peter, when he gave me this request, that this was very relevant at the time. So I don't know what it could be. Maybe I can guess with me, you know, and do know a little bit of history of the 90s and what happened in the 90s and things, so I'll try and predict what it is, but I will look at the meaning of the song at the end anyway, like I always do. Anyway, before we jump into this reaction, if you do actually like my videos, then please consider hitting like and subscribe. It supports me, it supports the channel, and I appreciate it very, very much. Anyway, let's get on with it. This is Youssou N'Dour, I think I'm saying that, Youssou N'Dour and Neneh Cherry, 7 Seconds. I hope it's longer than 7 seconds. Let's go. Oh, it's got a 90s feel to it straight away. Synthesizers.
Bulma sen, bulma gisma dire, nga fok ni yow, xamuma. Li nekk ci sama suuf ak sigina bëgguma ma xol dal di ne yow li nekk si yow moo ne si man li ne si man mooy di leen jàppale.
Nothing can ruin this. We should be using the ones who practice wicked sharp for the sword and the stone. Bad to the bone. Battle's not over even when it's won.
Let me start there because it sounds like it's going to change. As I was trying to decipher what he was going to say at the first, and then I realised it's a foreign language that he's singing in. So obviously I'm not going to get that. I can hear what Neneh Cherry's saying, but I'm obviously a bit confused to the meaning yet because they've sung in two different languages. Loving the sound of this. I haven't heard it so far, well, from what I can gather. But I do love it. If people have seen a lot of my videos, I do like it when the bass in the song runs down, like it does in this one, and you like the synthesizers make it sound very, very 90s, which is very cool. Synthesizers and piano and bass rundowns are very, very cool, even though it's out of my genre, if you like, unless, like, say, like new metal bands put piano work in and bass, obviously, then it's, you know, that's what resonates with me as well. But this sounds very, very, very cool.
Battle's not over even when it's won, and when a child is born.
Oh, okay.
Into this world, it has no concept of the tone the skin it's living in. It's not a second.
Oh,
7 seconds away.
wow.
Just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second, we're 7 seconds away. Or just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Wow, okay, so this is a very, very, very powerful message about racism. Clearly, when she said, and when a child is born into this world, I think she said he has no concept of the skin and the something we're living in, world or skin or world we're living in, something like that, to that effect. And obviously that means there's a lot of people out there being racist to each other, or sexist to each other, or just prejudice in general. The whole fucking thing needs stamping out, as I've said, in any racial motivated song, any prejudice motivated song that I listen to on this channel. I say it every single time. It should all be fucking stamped out because it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong, and you should not call somebody just for what they look like or what colour the skin is. It's fucking wrong. We're all the same. And you know, I'm getting a bit because in the 90s, I know it was quite bad. If you ever, and I'm going off topic a bit here now, but when I was a child, teenager, watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, if you like, I watched that. You know, with Will Smith. Everyone knows what that is. When you watch it, you think it's a funny show, it's goofy, and it's all laughing and joking about. Now, when I watched it after it had finished, maybe 10 years after, you realise that The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air has got a lot of racial topics in it and standing up for black people in it. You know, even down to the point where I think there was a scene where Will and Carlton was driving the car, and a copper pulled them over and asked them if they'd stole it. And later on, they had a conversation. It was something to do with, if we'd have been white folk, they wouldn't have pulled us over. And you know, you might think it's funny as a kid, but when you look back at it as an adult, you think, wow, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air were getting very, very real points across about stuff from the time of this song, because this is the 90s, and the Fresh Prince run all the way through the 90s. And, you know, it's very, very political, the Fresh Prince. You don't realise as a kid watching it. Anyway, off topic. This song, Prejudice, All Should Be Stamped Out. It's a great song, and I'm loving the message.
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. J'assume les raisons qui nous poussent de changer tout. J'aimerais qu'on oublie le couleur pour qu'ils espèrent. Beaucoup de sentiments, de race qu'il faut qu'ils désespèrent. Je veux les gamins ouverts, les amis pour parler de leur peine, de leur joie pour qu'ils le vivent.
Wow.
Les infos qui ne divisent pas, changer. 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, we're 7 seconds away. Oh, just as long as I stay. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, it's the same message. You know, what song was it by Michael Jackson? I think it was Black or White. He made a song about, and it's like, it doesn't matter if you're black or white, and it showed a lot of, they kept turning their heads and they'd turn into like a different person, like a different cultural person. You get like someone from China, then you'll get someone from like Asia, or you'll get someone from like England, and you know they'll switch them all round. And the message of the song is, it doesn't matter if it's black or white. And this is doing exactly the same thing with the faces that are appearing. You've got like an Oriental looking woman, you've got like an English looking person, you've got this black guy here, and it's you know, it's pushing the message across that doesn't matter what where you're from, what you look like, we're all the same. And it's powerful.
I'll be waiting.
There's a million voices telling you what you should be saying and what you should be thinking, so you better sober up. Wow, that's like somebody giving you the harsh reality of what the world is like at this time. This is one of them cases where not the song gives me the goosebumps, but the fucking lyrics do. Wow. Oh my God.
Million voices.
Tell you what you should be thinking, so you better sober up for just a second. We're 7 seconds away, or just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second. We're 7 seconds away, or just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second. We're 7 seconds away, or just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second. We're 7 seconds away,
Wow.
just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting.
I absolutely loved the message of that song because it's educational to ignorant people and people who should, you know, sober up, as they said, because we're all the fucking same. I'm going to look at the meaning of that song anyway, and I'll see if there's an actual. It's not hard to decipher what the song is driven by, but I want to know if there's an actual event. So that's why I'm going to look up the song facts of it. Right, well, it says in the song facts, Neneh Cherry wrote this and recorded it as a duet with the Senegalese artist, so Senegal's obviously in Africa, Youssou and Do. Cherry is best known by many for her 1989 song Buffalo Stance, which rings a bell. I think I've heard that one. And the song is from Neneh Cherry herself. The song is the 7 seconds is about the first positive 7 seconds in the life of a child that was just born, which obviously makes sense with the lyrics, and not knowing about the problems, both racially and violent, in our world. So, yeah, completely and understandably got the meaning of that song. The only thing I didn't pick up on is that the kid is the first 7 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Until they're potentially corrupted. I think that's what they're trying to say. Wow, what a powerful message. It's one of them rare occasions where the lyrics take over you listening to the music. And, you know, I thought the song was brilliant. I thought the lyrics and the meaning was absolutely spot on. And I thought, you know, I really like the sound of it as well. I do like 90s sounding music when it's like that as well, all the synthesizers and stuff. But, I mean, I couldn't escape the lyrics, couldn't escape the meaning most of the time listening to that song. Wow, what a fucking positive message about, you know, stamping out all sorts of prejudice. Anyway, great request, Peter. Thank you very much. If you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon or any of the social medias, then the link is in the description. Thanks for watching us. I'll see you on the next one.